possible by 343 Studios.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Nathan343 here. We are here to talk a little bit about illumination for your pickup truck. Now, this could be a small truck, could be a bigger truck. We're going to show you a couple of different versions that you have. Now, crazy part was I actually bought one of these from the same company before they contacted me. So I have one on both of my trucks. There's two different versions, and a friend of mine also has one on his truck. So with me having basically one of each on my truck, I sent him one that was sent to me and let him put it on his truck because I didn't know at the time this company was going to contact me. So we're going to check these out. They're very cool, very simple to use, and we've got one here on my dually. We've also got one on my Ford. The Ford one was the one that I got, I want to say I got it last fall, late last fall, early winter maybe. And the one that's on my dually I just received a few days ago. So of course, a few days ago it was really cold, rainy, all that stuff. We were having some crazy weather, so didn't really do much of a install video, but I'm going to walk through this. I believe my friend here, as you're going to see in this video, has a kind of a little install video on his truck. It's going to be basically the same on all vehicles, but it is also going to have different ways to wire it depending on how you want to wire it to your factory harness, your trailer harness. I try not to put too much extra on my official light harness, just because there's a lot of other lights on the truck that it's running, and I always wire external lights to my trailer harness because not all the time is my trailer going to be hooked up to it. So it kind of puts less draw on that circuit. Although these are LED, they don't pull a lot, and they're really bright for what they are. And they definitely grab your attention, especially when you're, a car sitting behind someone and someone puts their brakes on. You're gonna know it. So here is the two trucks that I have here, and here is the one that they actually sent me is right here. I did notice that this here, I'm gonna probably get some double-sided tape and put on there. It's not wanting to stick super great, but either a little bit of glue or some double-sided tape or something to stick back behind that, and then that should hold it. I wish they would send more of these clamps, because I would like to put a couple more on it. But there's that one. Of course, trucks are a little dirty. Here is the one under my Ford. However, I need to bring that side down just a little bit, but it's still visible. So there's the one under the Ford. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn the well, the cool part is if you have a vehicle that has, like, when your running lights and stuff light up whenever you unlock your truck, the light bar under there, I don't know if you guys can see that as I'm unlocking my truck, lights up. The bumper is eventually going to get replaced on this, so that's going to make that look even better. So I'm going to go ahead, turn the running lights on. Now we have a lot of running lights. I got lights all up on my headache rack, lights here up on the side of the truck, really nice tail lights, and there is the bumper light. Now this bumper is bent a little bit. It has been like that. It's bent right there. It's been bent like that since I bought the truck, and eventually going to get a new bumper. So there's that one, and I'll show you the other one, and then we're gonna kind of take this out. I'm gonna have someone kind of film me as I go by so you can kind of see the brakes and everything. Now they do light up brighter, the reverse light part of this, all that good stuff. I'm just going to turn, instead of turning turn signals on here, for now we're just going to turn the hazards on just so you can kind of see the pattern. Now they have one that has red, that just does the turn signal is red, Okay. And the one on that one has an amber turn signal, so it does the turn signal in yellow or amber. So we'll go ahead and turn those off. We'll go ahead and put the key in auxiliary. Put the turn signal on, so you can see the turn signal here. With the running, well, the running lights are on because it is shaded and it thinks it's nighttime. So that's how that works. Get a little closer view of it there. I really need to get this bumper changed out. Other turn signal. You see it flashing? Of course, brake and all that stuff is going to be pretty much brake. I'll turn the running light back on here real quick. As you can see, I need to get this here fixed up a little bit where all this extra wire is. I kind of have it pulled up right here. You could put some small wire loom on there if you wanted to. I don't do any of that. I've never done that to any of my trucks, and these have never chafed or anything. Now, there is a backup camera on this truck, and it is tied into my reverse wire. So I was able to take the red wire here. As you can see, it kind of goes down and up, and there is a pigtail in there that I just tapped into. So when my reverse lights come on, those come on, and it actually helps illuminate a lot more behind my truck having that back there. So I'm super happy with that one and how it turned out. So now I'm going to basically show you how I wired everything under the truck. So the wires come right down here. I undid a zip tie here so I can show you this, but comes all down. Basically same color coded as your trailer. So you got brown, yellow, green, white is your ground. Of course, red's the reverse. Comes across, and where all the wire nuts are, where I tied my harness in, which is right here. This homemade harness here, which runs all the way up under my truck to the headache rack, is all tied in here to the factory harness for the trailer plug. So I just unwired, nutted them, soldered the connection for the trailer deal, or the brake or the bar to it, and then put a wired nut on it. Here is a fuse. If your light ever quits working, you may need to check this fuse in case for some other reason it's not working. I kind of left it hanging down just a little bit more so it'd be more accessible. I didn't wire loom anything up under here. It's up high enough. I think it'll be okay. You can, if you want to, wire loom all this up. I'm probably going to put some tape around some stuff and probably see if I can get this maybe pulled up a little bit higher. I did have a couple zip ties back here, but so you guys could see it, I did cut those off, and so you guys could take it up. Now that truck's basically the same. It's also wired up into the harness, but the harness is a little different because we don't have a headache rack light setting up on there yet. So we have a headache rack, but we don't have a harness that keys to the other truck, and I'll show you the one with yellow, and then I'm going to show you another vehicle here so that you can put this on your vehicle, and just to kind of show you different vehicles and what they look like. They definitely help improve your visibility on when you're letting people know that you're stopping, turning, reversing. It's not just for looks. I think all vehicles should come with this from factory.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I have gotten the keys to my other truck here. Oh. Now we have that one there. These are all 60-inch bars. You can get this in a 49 or 47 inch, I think. So for a don't see any around here, like a smaller pickup truck or something. But yeah, it's red. Very nice. Okay, now I'm going to show you the difference in the turning. This one has an amber turning compared to that one, which has a red turning. So you can get these in either version, and they're super bright. Like, you know, I'll get back here a little ways. Wouldn't think that'd be very noticeable, even at daylight, but it is. So, yeah. Left turn, right turns, all the same. Reverse. I would put my truck in reverse, but I'm on an incline and it will roll backwards. This is a left turn. This is a right turn. If you're lucky enough, it's factory 7-pin. It has a diagram for you to match up the wires on the respectable wires for the light. And then you come down here and you match with what they provided from the light. All these will be attached to a 4-pin, so you don't even have to cut anything. You can just plug into the factory 4-pin. This red wire was a standalone, but if you have a 7-pin, you should have a reverse wire in it, so you could tap right into it. And then just heat shrink everything together, tuck it away, and when you wire in the reverse, you get a whole row of additional LEDs, along with your factory if you have factory. Alright guys, it is nighttime now, and we are going to show you guys a little bit of montage of these lights, so hope you enjoy.